I think all these animals is not a phrase that...
Yeah, it does sound a little bit vague.
I don't think David Attenborough
the snaky
and here we are in front of all these fucking animals in their natural kind of habitat, sort of fucking around. One flappy birdie and another snaky...
But we don't know what stage in his career he said this.
Yeah,
it might
he
have been
could have
early
been
on where
12.
he only knew what 3 animals were.
I noticed on the recent series of some sort of animal show that he did, he pronounced tuna. I don't know whether...
Shocking.
I don't know whether he's got new teeth or something, but I lost a bit of respect.
At least he stayed consistent, because if he'd have, gone from one to the other throughout the show, I don't think I could have forgiven him. Yeah.
And then again, if you hear someone that clever and that knowledgeable about animals, do you not then just go, maybe I've been saying it wrong?
Yeah. I never think that.
No, I know you don't.
I heard Judith Chalmers once say on the travel programme, and all the guests can use the sauna.
No, that's definitely wrong.
And I was like, maybe it is sauna. We've all just been saying sauna, and it's sauna.
Maybe she meant sonar. Were they in the submarine? No?
Sauna.
Yeah.
Well, that is the Scandinavian pronunciation of it, but I always think it's a very weird thing to throw in a pronunciation like that. It's like someone sort of... There was this guy I knew who was terribly... Hello, how do you do? How are you? And he'd go, Mariella! And so suddenly one minute he'd be talking sort of Oxbridge, and the next minute he was kind of full in flagrante Italian opera singer, and it was
He
a
was
very...
fully in flagrante?
Yeah,
Like,
fully in
wow,
flagrante,
bang.
yeah.
No
fully,
messing.
fully.
No, sort of people who put on the voice of the place they're referring to.
Or if they suddenly say something in French and they do it in a perfect French accent, I always find that a bit irritating.
You have to do that sometimes. You can't go and ask for a croissant in a shop.
You don't go,
Croissant.
hi, how are you? Can I have a croissant?
You don't go Paris, do you?
No. You go Paris, don't you?
Yeah.
It's a middle ground, though. I mean, in French lessons, if you went to French, you would be sadistically beaten.
Yeah.
And that's a rule. That's a rule. You have to do it just enough for it not to be weird, but not so much that you will be tortured for the rest of your life, like I was.
Right.
That's too much, and that leads to this.
I was in...
And no one wants this.
I was in a musical last year, and I was singing this opera song, and someone said to me afterwards, someone came up to me afterwards. They were really quite posh. They said, "How come when you sing normally, but when you talk like that?" Because when you sing, you change your voice, don't you? You go for it. But when you talk, I'm like, what? I can't do Manc opera, can I? It's too weird.
I'm mad on it, mad on it.
Nessun Dorma.